Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. Today I have a different kind of craft project shared for you. So as you all know, my husband's in the military, and this is one of his dress white shirts that they wear under their dress uniform. And I don't know if it's a tradition or whatever, but now people do the party shirts. They're called party shirts. So the formal white of the shirt is still intact, and you can change out your sleeves. So this is a shirt that I had done for him several years ago, and he had me change out the back panel of the shirt and then the two sleeves, and then I reattached the cuffs to the new fabric. Originally these would be white. All of this would be white, same as the shirt. So I'm sharing this with you because I'm doing a new shirt for him, and I'm not doing the back panel this time. It's only changing out the sleeves. So I just wanted to share that with you because I'm gonna pause this right now and take you over to the second shirt. Okay, don't mind the floor. I don't have a table big enough right now to do my attachments, but here you can see I took the sleeves off of the shirt, and this is where the original stitching is. I did not do this. He had this done. So I just have to change the sleeves out. But in doing that, I have to take the sleeve apart, like take out all the seams, the hems, and then I have to take off the cuff. So here is the cuff. And when I take it apart, I make sure that I label it as soon as it comes off of the shirt, because it's easy to get it all mixed up and confused, because I'm replacing the cuff back onto this the new sleeve. And then here, the placard, I make sure I labeled that, and that will be attached to the new sleeve also. And I don't know how many of you gals are a part of a military family or customs and traditions or familiar with this, but the shirt is worn under the dress jacket, and when the formal part is done, you take the sleeve apart. Okay, I was interrupted. Anyway, what I'm saying is the shirt will be exposed, you'll be visible once they take the jacket off. So replacing the pieces like the cuff and the placard is important so that the shirt looks correct and it doesn't look all, it looks professional. So my other suggestion, or my suggestion when doing this, is use a lot of pins, label your pieces, and if you're laying a piece down, make sure it's the right side up with the right side of the fabric up, and that way it ensures that your piece is cut correctly. So yeah, and then what else was I going to say? After this, I will be pressing it. Make sure you, the original sleeve has like these tick marks here. This is what shows you where to pleat the sleeves. When you put the cuff back, you want that back in place. So once I get that pressed, it will be all pressed just like this on the new fabric, and I will attach the cuff, and that will hold the pleat in place. But before I do all that, I need to add the placard first, then the cuff, and then you sew this all together. This edge here matched up with this, so it becomes a tube, and then I will attach the top of the shoulder to the top of the shirt, and that'll be my process. So when I come back, I'll probably be stitching, and yeah, I'll show you how it goes. Okay, so here I have my right sleeve, and this is the right side facing out or facing up. But what I'm doing, I'm not taking off all the pins just yet, but I am going to place the placard and get it ready for sewing. And you're gonna use a lot of pins. So the best way to do this is to see the placard is supposed to be this way, right? When you see it, but to sew it, I think the best thing to do is spread the placard open, or the cutout open, and pull the, I just hope you guys can see, and pull the sleeve open, separate the placard so you have the top and the bottom open. There's a little triangle here that goes, triangle cut, and I just followed the original pattern of the sleeve. Okay, so I didn't do anything special to this, and I'm basically putting it back the way it was. And then you make sure that that triangle piece is in between the placard. All right, right there. And just to hold it in place for now, just put a straight pin right there. And then you take the rest of the sleeve, or my words are escaping me. But you line up the new fabric with the placard, and then overlap it just like that. Just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to pin it in place. And you would actually want the pins to go in the same direction, but I'm just trying to get the pin on. It's harder to do it on camera when you're recording. And this part right here is really tricky, so you got to get that fabric into. In there. There you go. And make sure it's all in and lined up. Okay. And there we go. And then once you get that all pinned in place, I'm going to take this to the sewing machine and stitch a straight stitch down the seam here. Just want to make sure everything's lined up. There we go. And don't take the pins out until the stitch is in. So gotta make sure this triangle right here, see that? It's gotta go in. Making sure. There we go. The hardest part is pinning it down. The more you pin, the better your stitch will be. Okay. All right, and on this piece, I could still see where the original stitching is, so I'll just follow that line all the way down. Okay, here it is. Let me zoom out a little. So I got it stitched already, part of it on here. It's already attached down there. So once I get this out, I will show you what the end results will look like. Let me just give it a few more stitches. Okay, so this is the placard. So this part here is for the cufflinks not the cufflinks, just to give this a finished edge, you know. And now I need to fold it back the way they had it on the original shirt. And it's gonna look crazy. Hold on. All right, so I have to get this folded here and lined up. Whoops. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this with one hand. And then pin it. It's supposed to be stitched down like a triangle and somehow come out looking profesh. We shall see. So that's what it's supposed to look like, and I'll be back. Okay, so here is the placard. I already attached it and stitched down the little triangle. It's not a triangle, it's like a little house shape. But you can see that's the original stitch markings, and I just followed it. And that's what our sleeve is going to look like at the opening. So there you have it. The next part will be to attach or to line up these pleats right here, which is what I'm going to do. Pin that, and then I'm going to attach the cuff. So here is the cuff, and I have it labeled here on the cuff itself. Sorry guys, I have to go back and forth getting my pin cushion. All right, and then once I get that, I gotta get it the right way. There we go. Uh-oh. Is that the right way? Uh-oh. Get this on here. Let's see, which way did it go? I think it goes like that. I think. All right, I will come back and make sure I have this pinned the correct way. All right, so first I have to close the sleeve and turn it into a tube. So this is what I gotta do. I gotta make a straight stitch right down the line right here, and just do a straight stitch from the top all the way to the cuff, and then I can attach my cuff. All right, so I'll be right back. All right guys, it's a new day. I had to stop with that last recording. I just turned my lights on. Anyway, I want to show you how far I got. I attached the first sleeve already, and it's not completely finished though, because I got to go in and finish off these edges. But I am attaching the second sleeve, and that takes me a minute because when you do sleeves, you have to line up the seam line them up together, and then you find the top center of the sleeve and the shirt and pin that together. Right, that's what I did here. And then you find the side center, so the front and the back of the shirt. Find the center and pin it there. And I'm pinning it on the inside because when I go to stitch it, the sewing machine, I'm going to be stitching from the inside, from this side. Okay, so let me continue pinning this sleeve and I'll come back. Okay, so I got my sleeve all pinned up. Yes, there are a ton of pins, and that's because you want to make sure it does not move. So I put the pins on the outside because I forgot I have to see the old stitching placement. So what I mean is where I took the seam, the original stitching off, that's going to be my guide. And then I'll go back and finish the edges, and that'll make it all nice and neat. So now I'm just going to take it back to the sewing machine and stitch all the way around. I'm going to take my time so that I make sure that the fabric on the inside doesn't shift too much. And oh, I just poked my finger. And yeah, and then get this all stitched in place, and then I'll show you the finished shirt. Oh my gosh, hold on, if I hook myself. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got the sleeve all stitched in. Let's see, I'm gonna turn it inside out and see if I have to undo it. And no, I don't, but I do have to finish off the inside edge, the raw edge, because, you know, it's just the way it goes. So the shirt looks like this. Look at that. I just have to press everything and make sure everything is good to go and the stitches aren't falling apart, which is perfect. I love it. Alrighty, alrighty. All right, so let's see. This sleeve here is the left sleeve. Now you could see the stitching. I don't know. Whoops. You could, I mean, not the stitching, the threads that are on the inside, the underneath, but that's okay because when you flip the cuff is what you have to, what we got to do when you wear it. You flip the cuff and it goes like that, and you won't even see those strings. So look at that, it looks so profesh. Oh my God, super cool, super cool. I did a good enough job, I guess. Hope it's okay. Well, you know, I know a lot of our crafty friends are not going to be doing any altered shirts anytime soon, but you know, in case you need to know, in case you need to do it. Uh-oh. Freaking out here. my sleeve is all twisted. I'm freaking myself out. Let's see. Flip it like this, and then I see my cuff is in the right place. Yes, it is. Like that. And then you flip the cuff, and you flip it like this. Whoops, it's not aligned. Oh, upside down. And my cuff will look like that. And the pleats are all in the right place. Yes, they are. And bam, my pleats are all lined up on the cuff. You guys can't even see anything. I'm like, oh my goodness. Sorry. Fix my camera. There you go. Now you see it. So I have some pleats on the sleeve. On the original sleeves, it has pleats on there. And I just have to iron that off so that it looks like the original. And it's kind of hard because it's one of those fancy shirts that you need to get cufflinks and put the cufflinks on in order to see the finished sleeve. But there you go, guys. I did it. I did it. Now all I have to do is iron it and make it look all neat and ready. So thank you all for watching. I know this is a long video, but we'll see you all on the next video. Hope this was entertaining. But that's it. I got my shirt done. My husband's going to be wearing this to our military ball, and this is going to be the back. And look at that. That's his new unit patch. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and join our crafty family. And then after that, hit the notification bell. That way you will know when I load a new video or when I go live. So thank you again, and thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.